Welcome. Today we have playing through my Sega Genesis collection number 1, Altered Beast. Altered Beast is a side-scrolling beat-em-up released in 1988 and was the original game that was bundled with Sega Genesis consoles before being replaced with Sonic the Hedgehog. The story takes place in ancient Greece, and the main character is a dead Roman centurion, awoken from his grave by Zeus in order to rescue Athena from the underworld, where she has been taken prisoner by Neph.
Rise from your grave.
The player can punch and kick enemies while also utilizing power-up orbs that are dropped by a special enemy, a multi-headed blue wolf. Each time a spirit ball is collected, the player's attack power increases, and collecting a third will result in an animal transformation or altered beast. The game can be completed solo or with a simultaneous 2-player co-op. The game is relatively short with just 5 levels. The first level sees the player battle through the Acropolis at Hades. Collecting 3 spirit balls will transform the player into a werewolf, which can quickly shred through enemies with 2 unique attacks. The player collects points for defeating enemies with a different number assigned to each type. The enemies in this first level are Slow Feet, Headless Horrors, Grave Masters, Cine Orcuses, and the Blue Wolves that release spirit balls. The boss of level 1 is Agar, a large legless monster that will continuously throw heads at you. Avoiding attacks and utilizing the Flame Streak or Fireball will dispose of him quickly. At the end of each level, Neph removes your power-ups, and the player must start from scratch at the next level. After defeating the first boss, the second level takes place in a dark cave as the player begins the descent towards the underworld. Here, collecting 3 spirit balls will transform the player into a were-dragon. The were-dragon can attack with either a bolt of lightning that shoots from the head, or a laser barrier that emits electricity around the entire body. The new enemies here are round leeches, chicken stingers, and rattletails. The boss is Octeyes, a creature with many poisonous eyes that can be disposed of quickly with the use of the laser barrier attack. The third level continues the journey to the underworld, through rocks and cavernous terrain. Collecting the 3 spirit balls here will transform the player into a werebear. The werebear can attack with breath attack that turns enemies to stone or a spinning body attack. The new enemies here are cave needles, fossils, rock turtles, and the boss is a moldy snail, described as part snail, part salamander. The 4th level takes place at the gates to the underworld. Collecting 3 spirit balls will transform the player into a were-tiger. The were-tiger can attack with multiple fire attacks that can shoot fireballs or send flame attacks vertically to dispose of enemies. The only new enemies here are hammer demons and the boss, a crocodile worm that shoots fire. The 5th level sees the player finally take on Neff himself. The transformation is a golden werewolf. the player can shoot golden fireballs or use a wave attack of golden flames. Before reaching Nef, the player must battle past new enemies such as sawfishes, gory goats, dark unicorns, and rad boars. Once reaching the final battle, Nef transforms into a giant muscular rhino, which some may recognize made an appearance in the movie Wreck-It Ralph. The game's description of this fight is, "Good luck." However, Nef is not too bad, and once defeated, the game shows the player reunited with Athena. Overall, I really enjoyed playing this game. It is a short and sweet arcade throwback that I can jump into at any time and complete in short order. It made sense as a logical packing game, as Sega looked to showcase how close the Genesis could get to arcade versions of games. But once the focus shifted to speed and power to compete with the SNES, the change to Sonic made sense. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for playing through my Sega Genesis collection, number 2.